Alright fellas, welcome back to another video. We're going to be shooting a different video style. I basically want to give as much value in the shortest amount of time possible that you guys can literally skip through, get the value and then leave. So with that being said, we're going to try to keep these videos under, let's say 7 or 8 minutes. We're just going to jump straight into it. I want you guys to come to my channel, pause, get the questions you want answered, and then just basically go and take action. So without further ado, the links to the softwares that I'm going to be talking about within this video is going to be in the description below. Like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, boys, let's jump into the first software. Alright guys, so the first software that we're going to be looking at is Notion. Most of you guys are very familiar with this platform. It is my most used platform. But the thing is, when I speak to guys that use Notion, they literally only use it for tracking notes. This is the best productivity CRM management tool on the market, in my personal opinion. I'll show you guys why. So if we think about it from a standpoint of tracking outreach, so I've literally got a tracking sheet here. When it comes to my daily KPIs, I can literally track what I do on a daily basis. For example, I've got pray, Bible study, social content, Instagram stories, respond to all DMs, and complete my to-do list. You're able to track what it is that you're doing. When it comes to posting content, for example, I have a content calendar here, so I can literally track what content, what platforms I'm going to be tracking, or going to be posting on, should I say. And if you guys want this template, let me know and I'll send it to you guys. Just comment down below your IG handle and I'll send it over. But when it comes to courses, for example, a really cool one that I love is YouTube videos. So let's say, for example, I'm trying to learn a topic. What I can do is I can have the name, the YouTube channel, the rating, and the URL, and you can use ChatGPT to transcribe the videos into notes. So you can have digestible notes, you can have different screenshots. This is probably not a good example, but yeah, the notes can get really, really good in depth, and it's going to be beneficial for you guys, and that's a good way of just tracking things. I even built out the mentorship experience that I have on Notion. I obviously won't click on it because then you guys will see the content. But yeah, bro, everything on Notion is just amazing. It is more than a note-taking app. When it comes to the structure, when you're planning things, for example, testimonials, if I wanted to track the testimonials that I've posted on specific pages, you can literally do all of that within Notion. It's just an organization tool that is a must use. If you guys aren't using Notion, you need to use it. I don't care if you're building out a course on it. It's a free alternative. I don't even pay for the full version, but I am going to pay for it just because I love the tool so much. You can use a free version, the paid version, it doesn't matter. You can build a course, you can take notes. If you're having a course creator send you different emails, why don't you copy and paste the email so you guys can have templates to revert to or go to whenever it comes to you having an email marketing campaign, right? Whether it's YouTube videos you want to take notes on, whether it's the courses that you've bought and you want to take notes on, whether it's tracking your daily KPIs, Notion is a must-use tool. So guys, if you want any templates, let me know. So that's the first software that I would recommend that you guys implement. Alright, so you guys are already aware, I created a video on it. I think my last video was on this tool. It is called Messenger Organizer. It is my second most software tool, whatever you want to call it, and it just saves time and it saves lives. And I honestly believe that, right? So when it comes to using this tool, guys, especially if you're using Messenger as an outreach method, or you're just actively using Messenger anyway, it's going to be a tool that you guys want to use. You can add leads to specific folders that you create. You can click the plus sign, choose all the folders there. You can then segment the conversations based on those folders, which I just think is amazing. And then on top of that, you've got an in-depth section called the CRM. So once you open the CRM, guys, you've got access to the leads in the actual folder, so you guys can get a comprehensive breakdown of what that looks like. You could open the CRM section. This basically just gives you a long list of people that is in every single folder. You can then break it down from a folder basis, how many leads you want to see from those folders. As you guys can see, it's insane. It shows the folder that they're in, any notes you want to add to their profile. If you guys want to schedule messages, you can create a template, and then based on people that are in a specific folder, you can send a templated message to them directly. If you guys wanted to find friends in a specific Facebook group, but you didn't want to go through and nurture through it, there's an automated friend finder feature. You literally just need to scan the groups that you've currently joined. It will scan it for you, and then you choose the group, choose members with things in common, and then from there, all you guys simply need to do is hit send friend request, and it will go through and sift through the group and find people based on the parameters you give it. For example, with the keyword title and the negative keywords, you can also press send an automated message, and it sends a message and a friend request. So that's an easy way to build up a database of qualified prospects. Granted, your keyword positive search is good and your keyword negative search is good. You could also create AI generated content. Guys, I can't stress this enough. When it comes to Messenger Organizer, if you're doing outreach on Messenger, you need to be using this. It's that simple. It's my second most used software just because of the ease of access. Even after I create this video, I'm going to head to the gym. What do you think I'm going to do? For outreach today, I'm going to send out probably 75 to 100 messages. My appointment setter is going to send out the rest. But all I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my leads that are in a specific folder. Then I'm going to send them an initial message for my outreach. And it's all done automatically while I'm going to be working out in the gym. So by the time I get back, everything is basically done. So guys, if you're not using Messenger Organizer, that is the one tool that I recommend you guys must use. Even if Messenger isn't your main platform, imagine if you can just use this platform to add 50 friends a day. It sends them a friend request, it sends them a message, and now that's 50 additional outreaches you can do. Why wouldn't you do that, guys? But yeah, that's my second tool that I use the most, guys. Alright guys, if you're wondering what the third tool is, it's going to be called Nimbus Capture. I don't know what it is about this tool, but I just absolutely love it. I think it's because I'm always creating different trainings, different programs, that sort of stuff, that this tool has become, I don't even know, like quintessential in everything that I do. You can use it to record a step-by-step guide. So for example, if you're always doing the same actions again, my advice is to use this tool, record a step-by-step guide, give it to a VA, and then that acts as a training. You can record the entire screen. So if you're on a landing page that you just continually have to scroll down, one of the features is you can select and scroll. You can capture the visible part of the page, which is everything you guys can see here. And one of the features that I love the most is very, very simple, but I don't know what it is. I just love it. You can edit every photo that you take a screenshot of. And let's say, for example, you're creating a training for a client. All you need to do is you can add different arrows. You can zoom in, resize, insert a formula. Guys, this is one of the best tools that I've ever used. And I think it's just because it's so simple, but it does everything so well. You can do the delayed screen. You can do a blank screen to annotate. Imagine Loom on steroids, on trend, times 50. Like, bro, the tool is just amazing. I don't know. Yeah, you guys will absolutely love it. It's one of the tools you want to have in your arsenal. Even if you don't end up using it a lot, the times that you do use it, you're going to absolutely love it, guys. Like I said, if you're in a position where you need to record trainings, if you need to do annotations, this is going to be the go-to tool. I find myself using this more often than not, just because it's amazing. If you're going to record, let's say, testimonials for a client that's sent you a message, go on Messenger, go on Instagram, go on Slack, use this tool, take a picture of the entire screen, and you're sorted. You're good as gold. So hopefully you guys use this tool and enjoy it as much as I have. Alright, so I guess this next tool goes hand in hand with Messenger Organizer, but it's one that I recently came across. It's called Group Extractor. You can extract leads from a specific group. So Shemar, what's the use case scenario? If you're not using Messenger, or if you are using Messenger as an outreach method, my recommendation is this. Get this Chrome extension. You can go to specific groups, extract, let's say, 5K worth of leads. I personally would then go to Upwork, find a VA that's costing $3 an hour, give them the parameters of your target audience, get them to add those individuals into a Messenger Organizer folder, and then every single day you have a list of leads to send outreach messages to. It's that simple, guys. Like, it's insane. So that's what I've basically set up. I've got one of my appointment setters basically, I don't even know what you want to call it, sourcing through all those extracted members, and then he's going to qualify them, add them to the Messenger Organizer group, and then I'm just going to reach out to them. So it is a tool that I recently came across. It's one that I wish I came across earlier, because if you guys are like me, you might have gone through certain Facebook groups and realized that there's a lot of members that don't fit the criteria that you want to reach out to. You know, there's a lot of spam accounts, old accounts. So if you can extract 10K people in the space of an hour, why wouldn't you do that? And then pay someone $3 an hour to sift through and add qualified prospects to a folder. It's super simple, guys. So this goes hand in hand with Messenger Organizer. At that point, you would have automated your entire Messenger outreach. You've got a Chrome extension to extract the leads. You've got a VA that's costing $3 an hour to find the qualified prospects based on the parameters you give them, then to add them to a folder, and then you use Messenger Organizer to send messages. Guys, that in itself is a 10K outreach strategy if you implement it correctly. So that is my fourth favorite tool that will get you to 5 figures. Let's talk about the last one. Last but not least is going to be Slack. I guess Discord can be used interchangeably for Slack, which a lot of people have been doing over the years. However, for me, Slack is the best communication platform. The fact that it integrates seamlessly with other platforms like Go High Level, other platforms like Zapier, it just makes sense to use. What my recommendation is, have one platform to communicate with clients on. I don't suggest using WhatsApp and I don't suggest using Telegram. It's either going to be between Discord and Slack. And for me, most business owners or agency owners do prefer using Slack just for the ease of user interface and all that sort of good stuff. There are so many things you can do with this app. It's disgusting. You can integrate Loom, Zapier, Zoom, Google Calendar, and literally control your entire business through this communication platform alone. So guys, if you aren't using Slack, or if you're currently talking to clients on 15 different platforms, take everything in-house and use it here. You're going to love it. You won't regret it. And that's going to be the biggest advice that I give to you. I've been using Slack for probably like the last 6 years. Never had a problem with it. Never gone wrong. If you wanted to upgrade as well, that's a cool feature that you guys can do. I'm probably going to plan to upgrade. So imagine in 6 years, I've only used the free version and I've never had an issue. But with the upgrade, you can then create different channels, channel groups per se, which means let's say you have a mentorship channel group. Anyone that's in your mentorship, you can add to that channel group, and then you can segment the different groups of people based on where they are in their business and all that sort of good stuff. So guys, if you don't use Slack, once again, you guys probably are familiar with Slack anyway, but for the sake of the video, I wanted to include it in case people are beginners or aren't sure how to handle client communications. This is going to be the platform that you guys can use. For example, I've got 2 meetings today. All you guys need to do is, if you do have Slack and you integrate it with your Google Calendar, you would literally wait till the appointed time, hit join Google Meet meeting, and that's literally it. So let's jump out, end the video, and hopefully you guys found some value. Bear with me. So fellas, I'm hoping you enjoyed that quick rundown of the 5 softwares to take you to 5 figures, or make you 5 figures, should I say. These are softwares that I use on a daily basis. There's not a day that goes by that I don't use them. And let me know how you like this new recording style. Straight value, no sort of long introductions or long endings. Just wanted to give you guys a value straight away. You might not need all of these tools, but if there is a tool, if you guys need the link to it, it will be down in the description. Implement it, use it, let me know how you guys find it. If there is one tool that I could recommend, it would most definitely be Messenger Organizer, for the simple fact that even if you're not using Messenger as an outreach platform, you can automate it entirely from the get-go. Super cost efficient, saves you hundreds of hours of time, and it just negates any need for any VAs, any appointment setters on that platform entirely. But anyway guys, enjoy, let me know what video you guys want next. I'll get it recorded. It might be a Q&A actually. I'm feeling a Q&A, so we'll see. Nonetheless guys, take it easy, and I'll see you guys in the next video.